Today's reading is Job 24 through 28. Job's friends were good at asking insightful questions, but their answers were misguided. They spoke knowledgeably about God, yet lacked a proper understanding of Him. Bildad posed an important question. He said, "How then can man be justified with God? Or how can he be clean that is born of a woman?" He acknowledged God's righteousness, stating, "Dominion and fear are with him. He makes peace in his high places." God reigns supreme, and his holiness and purity shine brighter than the moon and the stars. And according to Bildad, man is merely a worm in the sight of God. The Apostle Paul would concur, declaring, "As it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one." In the first 3 chapters of Romans, Paul argues that all of humanity is under the power of sin, highlighting that the Mosaic law cannot free anyone from this grasp. Rather, true spiritual freedom is attainable only through the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. He challenges the Jewish belief that their status as God's chosen people and their efforts to uphold the Mosaic law confer righteousness, emphasizing instead that all people are encompassed by this theology of sin. Due to humanity's lack of righteousness and ungodliness, God's wrath is being revealed. But what does Paul mean by God's wrath? It refers to sinners being condemned to an eternity without God, being unable to inherit the kingdom of God. Now, with all this in mind, humanity desperately needs salvation from sin, death, and God's wrath. Nothing within humanity is capable of saving itself. Salvation is possible only through the obedience of Christ in his life, death, and resurrection, which brings about justification. The critical question is, how is God's righteousness imparted to sinful humanity? Is it through the works of the law? Paul strongly argues against this. Justification and righteousness are attained by faith. He states, "What then shall we say? That the Gentiles who did not pursue righteousness have obtained it, a righteousness that is by faith. Therefore, justification and righteousness do not come through the works of the law. The only path to salvation is through Jesus Christ. One can be justified by faith and receive Christ's righteousness only through faith." Beloved, will you put your faith in Jesus Christ?